Howdy, howdy, hi, everybody. Well, I was moving up the French battleship tree. Time for the next one. It's the Tier 7 Lion. Oh, this is a very different ship from the last one and most other battleships. It's a good looking ship. We're going to get into what this thing can do. Take a look at the front turret. 4 guns, 1 turret. Next, 4 guns, 1 turret. 4 guns, 1 turret, 4 guns, 1 turret. 16 guns. Alright, that's something to get excited about. But you gotta temper that excitement. We'll get into that. Good looking ship though, isn't she? Compact. With 16 guns, you can definitely expect this thing is going to throw out a lot of fire, like a shotgun. Let's take a look at her armor. This is actually the best part of the ship are the turret armaments. But when you bring in the rest, all of a sudden you go, what the hell? 40 millimeters? That's it? 22 millimeters? Oh dear. Okay, well, she's got a little bit more on top. That's nice, but plunging fire, still, that's only 30 millimeters up top. That's not very much. 25 and 30 back there. And that's probably 10 or 16. Yep, 16. And some bulges that are also 30 millimeters. This is a very lightly armored battleship. I mean, wow. Really lightly armored. I did miss the survivability when I was recording this. I just got the ship. You're seeing a playback. This ship has the lowest hit point pool of any Tier 7 battleship. So, nice that she has a hell of a lot of guns. 340 millimeters, pretty small, but she's got a lot of them. The dispersion, maximum dispersion, of course, maximum range, kind of sucks. So this thing is not a long-range sniper. That's too bad. I really wish it were, because with armor that horrible, you're going to have to push in to medium range or close range to start doing a lot of damage. But at that range, you're vulnerable. And you're also vulnerable at long range, as the enemy is going to lob in shells and they're going to come plunging down from out of the sky and go right through your deck into the citadel. So this ship does not match my play style, but that's okay. I enjoy the change of pace. It keeps me on my toes. You can see there the damage you can of the HE and the AP and the velocity. AP is pretty slow. The high velocity is not bad. 26% chance of starting a fire is not bad. It could be better, a lot better. But I think it's about the worst of a Tier 7 battleship. She does have secondaries, and from what I've seen, if their secondaries are pretty lousy. You definitely don't want to get that close, 5 kilometers secondary range. If you did give this ship a secondary build, it would just be acceptable. Not much else. Not much else. Now her AAs, as you can see there, their AAs aren't bad. You're not going to be able to defend other ships. You'll be able to drive off a little bit on your ship, especially at medium range. But if you gave her a full AA build, she wouldn't be half bad on the AA, which might be something that you want, because at Tier 7, you do still see a lot of aircraft carriers. You don't see as many at Tier 8, 9, and 10. 7 is about where they start dropping off. And her maneuverability, you can see there that her speed is mediocre, not that impressive, and neither is her rudder shift. Now, knowing how soft and squishy this ship is, obviously, you're really going to want to do some improvements to get this ship more maneuverable, because you're going to have to be dodging incoming fire if you want to stay alive in this ship. Her concealment is not that good. Alright, so let's take a look at modules. What was I thinking? Much better. Alright, so with this ship, Magazine Mod 1 wouldn't be a half bad choice considering how weak her armor is. The auxiliary armaments is pretty much useless. But I decided to go with Main Armaments Mod 1 because it offers the most options for what I play for. You outfit the ship as per your playstyle, not mine. Now this one is a no-brainer for anybody who's played World of Warships for any length of time. This is a battleship. You're not going to lose propulsion or steering unless you take a direct torpedo hit to the fanny. You don't have to worry about that too much. It might happen once in 100 battles. So Damage Control System Mod 1 is the way to go. No brainer. And the next slot we have, this was a struggle for me. Second battery modification 1 was pretty much don't need it. AA Guns Mod 1, if I were turning this ship into an AA monster, yeah, okay, I could see going for that. But my real struggle was Aiming Systems Mod 1 so I could get the ship more accurate, or Main Battery Mod 2. I really had to think about that one. It was something that was kind of bumming me out. What am I going to do? I did go for Mod 2. And the reason is because the thing had like a 51-second turret rotation, and there's just no way these guns could stay on target if I got on the rudder, which you are going to have to do in this ship. Otherwise, you're going to get slaughtered. So I went ahead and went for the faster turret rotation. It means I lost a little bit on my reload. Oh well, you know, it is what it is. Can't change it. Now this one, Propulsion Mod 2, is pretty popular, but it only helps you from 0 to 6 knots. You'll go from 0 to 6 like in half the time. But at speeds beyond 6, you accelerate at a normal rate, so it's not really that usable. Damage Control Mod 2 is pretty good, but I did go with Steering Gears Mod 2 because I've got to get this thing more maneuverable. Alright, my upgrades are done. I also went with a little faster engine, get me up to 27 knots, because face it, 25 is not impressive. 27 knots at Tier 7, that's still not that impressive, but at least it's enough to keep you out of most of harm's way. You are going to be overrun by enemy cruisers and most other battleships. But if you went with the regular engines, you'd be in a lot of trouble. So this is a no-brainer. I did not go with Aiming System 2 because even though you get more range out of the guns, your dispersion opens up too, so it's not any more accurate. I didn't see this as worthwhile, seeing as how this is not a long-range sniper Now this one was a no-brainer. Yeah, the lowest hit point pool of a Tier 7 battleship. Yeah, I definitely want a stronger hull. And a few more AA. Oops, I'm actually losing on my AA. Well, fine. I'd rather stay alive. Alright, captain skills. I decided not to transfer my 10-point captain from the Tier 6 warship, French battleship, because I really like that ship and I'm going to keep it. So I bought a new captain. I didn't have any in reserve, and he's a 3-point and fully trained. I can't wait till this guy gets to be a 10-point, because maybe this ship is one that I can hold on to. As you might have guessed, considering how incredibly soft this ship is, everything I can do to help the endurance of this ship is going to be to my advantage, because of the way I tend to play. I like to push in. By the way, if you push in with robots, against robots, you'll do better in this ship than if you go up against other people. If you go up against other people, they fight very differently. They're going to hide behind islands. They're going to just barely stick their nose out just long enough to get one shot off. And if you're not on top of your game, if you're not alert, if your head ain't on a swivel, they're going to whittle you down. Expert marksman is a very good choice. And I almost went for this one over here, which reduces the reload time for your repair party by 10%. It was a real tough battle there. Damage control party, yeah. But I decided to go with expert marksman after looking over my turret rotation and my reload figures. Hey, I got the turret rotation down to 44 seconds. It was like at 58 or something like that. Reload time is 31.5. It was 30. So I'm going to go with expert marksman. Alright. So, I have outfitted the ship. I've outfitted the captain. I'm just going to throw on some flags. Yeah, I'm going to need that one. And some extra credit. Tier 7 is where ships start getting expensive to run. I am going to boost my AA with that flag. And off we go. Now this is the very first battle that I've ever had with the Lyon. You're going to see it. And you'll see that I tend to be a little timid. I'm nervous about that darn soft armor, so I kind of keep my distance. I'm not at long range. I'm kind of medium long range. And you'll get to see how the dispersion behaves. Could have been a lot better. I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive in this ship next time I play it. But this one, pause. This one, I'm kind of timid. Now notice where I spawned, way over here. There are no islands for me to hide behind. That sucks. So I'm going to get over here, and that way I'll have the ability to put the nose of the ship north if I need to angle. Not that that's going to do me much good. And if with any luck I can get behind this island right here at F5. And that can give me some protection. Let me zip ahead a bit in the vid. A little bit more. Now I discovered something on the controls of these ships from the keyboard that I knew it was there, but I didn't know how to work it. And I'm going to show it to you. It'll come around here in just a minute. You can see I'm definitely headed over towards the middle of the map. Right there. You see over here? You bring that up by pressing the control button and then moving your mouse over a particular icon on the screen. So now I press the control and put the mouse over the HE and then the AP, and I start putting it over different icons. You can see my mouse moving around the screen, including pressing the control button and putting my mouse on the ship, and you can see all these numbers here. That will really help you. Once you learn how to use it, yeah, that'll come in handy. Alright, so we're going to have enemies pop up any second. That cruiser off to my port, he's going to get wasted. He's going off alone. Bad idea. Alright. So she's pretty fast at 27. Definitely want the steering mod on this ship. Okay, we've got cruiser. Alright. Now with 16 guns, this ship is going to annihilate enemy cruisers. Once you get your aim down. But you gotta be within medium to medium long range or closer. Now that's a cruiser. Watch what his shells do to me. Bam. And with the fire rate that cruisers have, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble by other cruisers because my armor is so soft. But he's turning broadside to me, which is a big mistake. My guns can't keep up. Oh, this should be good. This should be good. There we go. There we go. So you want to get your enemies carefully chosen. Choose the ones that are the best target, broadside cruisers. I'm starting to take some hits from somebody else. I am taking hits from another battleship. That's what's going on, but I want to hurt this guy. Oh yeah! Now that's why we play battleships. Uh-oh. This is not why we play battleships. Ouch. You can see the rate of gunfire this thing puts out. It's quite nice. .340 millimeters isn't much, but you got a lot of them, and that's handy. Something else you got to bear in mind with this ship, in order to get all 16 guns to bear, you've got to show a lot of broadside. So you're going to want rudder shift. So I'm giving that guy about a 7-second lead at 12 kilometers. So really I am long range. and I'm not doing the kind of damage that I should be doing. Oh, can I get another salvo off at this guy? He's gonna have to turn. Come on, please, please, please. He's almost gone. Oh, please give me the kill on this one. That's all? 650? I must have overpenned his conning tower. Ouch. God, I wanted that kill so bad. Could have had it if I'd aimed lower. You can see I'm really hanging back. I took most of my damage from an enemy cruiser. Please. Oh! Damn, I wanted the kill on that one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I should have had that kill. Bummer. Really? 959? Really? That was lousy. So World of Warships definitely wants you to push in with this ship, even though you're kind of crazy if you do that. 4th place, 290, 352. I've done a lot better. I was just timid as all get go on this thing. Bayern, Lyon. Wow. That's with a premium account. Only made 28,000 silver. I'm used to earning 100,000. With non-premium account, would have only got you that much. Alright, so the Lyon. You gotta play her a certain way. You gotta play her to her strengths, and that means peppering the enemy with shell fire at medium range, but you gotta be mindful about that armor, or you're gonna get pulverized. You really are. So this is probably a ship you want to hang out behind an island, poke out, let fly, then jump back behind cover. That's probably the best way to handle her. Anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a great weekend. Bye-bye.